for a rap image.
Two-timer.
Motivation if you wonder how
High
I did
pitch.
it. Yeah, nigga, going up your rank. Now you a god even when they say you ain't.
Ano na? Tagal na ang traffic ang putik.
Smut up on your name. Yeah, nigga, keep your head down and work like.
Good day po sa lahat, si Fiscal EJ po ito. Let's clear something up kasi ito yung madalas na linyahan online. Totoo naman, bakit may kaso pa? Sa libel at cyber libel, hindi automatic na depensa ang totoo naman. Hindi lahat ng totoo pwedeng ipang-depensa. Under Article 361 of the Revised Penal Code, proof of the truth is admissible only in very limited situations. Hindi siya blanket defense na porke may resibo ka, safe ka na. So kailan lang ba talaga pinapayagan ang proof of the truth? There are only two situations. First, kapag ang ibinintang mo ay isang krimen. If you publicly accuse someone of being a thief, for example, or an estafador, a rapist, or a drug pusher, doon lang pwedeng sabihin na hindi ako liable because what I said is true. And take note, this applies whether private individual or public officer ang binintangan, as long as crime ang imputation. Now let's move to the second situation. Kapag ang binintangan ay isang government employee or public official at ang paratang ay related sa kanyang official duties. Kahit hindi krimen ang ibinintang, pwede pa rin ang proof of the truth if the offended party is a government employee or public official and the statement relates to how he or she performs his or her official functions. For example, accusing a municipal treasurer of incompetence or saying that a public school teacher is habitually absent, pinapayagan ito because there is public interest involved. May karapatan ang publiko na malaman kung maayos bang ginagampanan ang public office. But, and this is very important, hindi pa rin doon nagtatapos. Even in those two situations, truth is not automatically a defense. Because under the first paragraph of Article 361, kailangan ding maipakita na the statement was published with good motives and for justifiable ends. Ibig sabihin, kahit krimen pa ang ibinintang or kahit public officer pa ang involved, kung ang purpose mo ay manira, manghiya, or mag-public shaming, hindi pa rin papasok ang defense of truth. So hindi sapat na totoo. Importante rin bakit mo siya sinabi at paano mo siya pinalabas sa publiko. Now let's apply all of that sa viral issue. Ang paratang kay Lian ay ang pagiging cheater at two-timer. Simple lang ang problema dito. Being a cheater is not a crime. Walang krimeng cheating sa Revised Penal Code at wala rin sa anumang special penal law pagdating sa romantic relationships, except for very specific offenses like adultery or concubinage, which are technical in nature and not even what was alleged here. Dagdag pa riyan, private individual si Lian. Hindi siya government employee at walang kinalaman sa public duty ang relasyon nila. So kahit totoo pa na cheater si Lian, hindi pa rin papayagan ang proof of the truth. The imputation is not a crime, the offended party is a private individual, and there is no public interest involved. The guy therefore cannot invoke truth as his defense. The takeaway is very simple po. Hindi porket galit ka at may resibo ka, legal na agad ang pag-expose mo sa social media. So yan lang po ang nais kong ibahagi today and see you in my next video. Maraming salamat po.